What's up, everybody?
Oh, this is the start of it?
Okay, well, now it's the start.
Okay, I guess now.
Okay, got it.
What a rolling start.
Yep. I didn't know that was the start of it. I thought that was going to be like the sing test. Okay, we're good. And then we start. I thought it was going to... that was like... I didn't know the sing test was going to roll into it. Sing
No, the
tests are
awkwardness on Jeremy's face as he did that. It has to be the start.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't see my face. You're
Oh,
never
I
gonna see
can.
my... I know
I
you
get
can,
to.
but the audience can't.
We don't have an audience. I guarantee you. We're
Dude,
the only
our
people
second
that's going to
episode
listen
had
to this.
5 views already.
And I was one of them.
And I'm sure 2 of them were me, 1 of them was Bruce, and the other 2 were you.
Something like that. I think we still only have you and me subscribed to the channel.
Hey, no, I subscribed.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
cool.
Got,
All right, cool.
We got a solid 3
I got you guys.
subs.
Hey man, you can't have 4 without 3. So, I'm a fan of that. Well,
I like how every episode now just starts with us. We don't have any listeners. Let's recount all the number
Yeah.
of listeners we have.
Oh, wait. There is none. It's just us.
So
more or less, yeah.
We got our good friend Bruce here today. I mean, Zach's never met Bruce, but he's meeting Bruce right now.
Hello.
What's going on, Bruce?
I'm a human.
What's,
Hello, fellow Caucasian.
Yeah, dude. Fellow, this
Have
is
you ever
me.
seen? We were watching. Do you watch PewDiePie at all?
Here and there, yeah. I've seen a couple.
Go subscribe to
episodes.
PewDiePie.
Oh, I'm subscribed.
so
I'm
I-
subscribed.
Just
Okay.
so he can beat.
I'm fighting the good.
series.
I'm fighting the good fight. Yeah, that's literally the only reason why.
Put in the good work.
So we were watching his Dr. Phil series, and we were watching that one with like the black girl who thinks she's Caucasian, and she just goes up to a group of white girls and she's like, "Hello, my fellow
It's so
Caucasians."
good.
Is
Like, why did you think
that's
that
real?
was just alright?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh my!
And then
goodness
Dr. Phil
gracious.
said to the black girl, as a member of the Caucasian race, we do not accept you.
Oh my! He did not say that.
Like, oh my, Dr. Phil.
Did he really say that to her?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He totally did.
We don't accept
We
you.
don't accept you.
You're
Oh.
not part of our group.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I don't know, man. It's 2019. I think wasn't that like the first case of like trans race person was like a Latino girl that like identified as like Filipino or something like that.
It's so dumb, though.
It's not
You know,
right.
you can identify as a different gender. Power to you. You can't identify as a different race.
Yeah, that's
you can't be like, no,
You're physically.
I am not white. I am black. Like, no, I am as white as the snow, baby.
I mean, I guess I could like, well, yeah, actually, never mind. I was gonna say I could like try to be slick and be like, oh yeah, I'm Irish, but then I realized Irish people are just like Caucasian like myself.
Yeah, they're
so
just
that is-
white. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not fooling anybody. It's like,
Yeah, I
being,
can.
oh, I'm French. Like,
Mhm.
you're white.
I mean, yeah, it's like, I guess you could say that, but yeah, it's not like I can go ahead and identify as like Zambezi, which make a pretty good musical artist name. I'm just now discovering.
Zambezi.
The great
Zam-
Zambezi.
But,
What kind of artist would you be if you were the great Zambezi?
Fucking
I
Pope
would-
or something.
well, now if I was the great Zambezi, I think I would just I would just use those PVC pipes and make music out of that, like with my palms, and just kind of like, and have to like awkwardly switch between them. You know, in high school we had the physics Olympics. You guys ever have that at your high school?
Oh my God.
Bruce?
No, no.
We went to the same.
I didn't
high
go to a
school,
special ed high school, so.
Yeah, well, we did clearly.
All right. Well, we had something called the Physics Olympics, and I for my little thing, I was doing this like PVC music thing, and it was like physics. You can change sound by you can change different size of the pipe and whatever. So you're supposed to use your palms to make noise, and that's what everybody was doing. But my drum teacher at the time had made a Blue Man Group style PVC drum bone. So he had like connected like 2 or 3 like cylindrical pieces of PVC pipe together and made it like so it's like a trombone thing where like you strike one end that's covered in duct tape. So that's the drum head. You strike that and then you slide one end up and then it changes the pitch. And then you slide it. So you slide that like vertically up and you can change. You slide it like horizontally out and that changes the pitch too. So we were just doing this like I use drumsticks though. So I was just jamming out. My dude's changing the pitch. We're having a good old time for a crowd. I throw my sticks down at the end. Everyone freaking loses their mind. And then we got disqualified because I used drumsticks. I didn't use my hands. So
Yeah, your insane crowd of ninth grade physics students.
Excuse
real
me.
rowdy,
it
weren't
was
Did you crowd
11th
surf
grade.
them?
It was 11th grade physics, mind you.
Sorry, 11th grade. But did you crowd surf? That's what
no.
matters.
For whatever reason, I took my shoes off before I went out to the stage just to get a couple of laughs too. So I just went out there barefoot because I was wearing sandals. And I tucked my shirt into my shorts. So I don't know what I was really trying to go for, but I walked
We were
out.
trying to be the essence of the Blue Man Group.
Essentially, I walked out. I just said essentially. I walked out all loud and proud, and I got like a couple like one of those noises that's like, just,
Yeah,
as I walked out.
I get this
and
all
then
the time.
Yeah, I don't know what I was really trying to go for, but that's kind of more or less. I got what I had achieved, but then I got freaking disqualified. So it doesn't even matter in the end. That was a good time in my life though. I was towards the part in high school where I was I was just starting to break into the popular kids crowd a little. So yep, I was towards the very last 2 weeks of high school. I was in, and then I left high school and it was over.
Yeah, similar to me. I think I broke out in high school as a pop star. I was a real idol senior year, towards the end of senior year, because I was working out for 3 years.
Dude, you're fucking jacked.
I was jacked. I finally looked big. I was cute as shit,
Yeah,
dressing nice as hell. I had blonde tips in my hair.
Oh,
I looked
God.
like an absolute G. I
had
was
kissed
funny.
Exactly one girl.
I had kissed exactly one girl 4 days before graduation. I was huge. I was living the high life.
Yeah,
And then I
understand.
graduated.
Yep, I was yeah, that's really all popularity. It's a beauty contest, man. If you're I feel like if you're a good looking, well put together, well built guy, it's going to be impossible to avoid that group of people.
Absolutely. As
Unless
someone
you're
who's
just
lived as, a fatty and a skinny and then the hunky,
yeah, okay.
I can
yeah.
confirm the hunky gets you the more
Yeah.
people. But right now I'm currently living in the tubby position.
Dude, why the fuck does being fat not get you all the girls? I don't understand.
No,
I-
Jeremy,
it's a new thing,
can't
dude.
Tell you.
What's up?
I'm still I don't look that different. I'm still me.
You just got
but
you just got your thighs are exploding out of your jeans at all
Dude,
times.
I ripped
This
another
is
pair
good.
of pants yesterday when I bent over.
Nice.
That's when
what
you
I-
know it's a problem.
This is good.
Your thighs.
I like that.
It's not like I'm getting fatty. My thighs, all my weight goes to my thighs, and they're just like these giant logs. So
Yeah.
It'll go
Also, when
straight to
I
your
just
thighs.
clapped right there, my waveforms exploded, Jeremy. So I'm sorry about that. But have
Probably
fun
because they're
editing that.
high.
That'll be fun to edit.
It's like a high tap.
Yeah.
High
It's,
tap.
yeah. No, I was gonna say it really. I guess the dad bod is in now. The doesn't take care of yourself kind of body.
That's
It's
that's horseshit, and I'm
No.
gonna tell you why. Because I've had the dad bod for a solid 12 years now.
No, you had a little more than the dad bod.
I had a little more than that. Now I've just got the dad bod.
Now you're at the dad bod.
Yeah, now I'm at the dad bod, and let me tell you what, it's not working out for me.
Well, I mean, it's like a niche thing, but that's what I'm seeing all over. I guess because Post Malone kind of ushered in that.
Dude, that guy looks like a fucking dirty dish rag.
Yeah, he's
All
fucking.
right.
Yeah, he's a gross man. I mean, I don't know what girls say. He's got a good voice, kind of, and he's talented. He can play guitar and he can sing and stuff like that. But I heard the best term for Post Malone ever, and it was culture vulture, which
Yeah.
I heard that, and I didn't know what it meant, but then I see it's when somebody explained it to me, it was oh, that's very much Post Malone, just someone that's literally the living essence of what it is to relate to a millennial person. It's in every single song. I think he slides some Jewel references in his music now, so it's because all the kids are fucking jeweling now.
Yeah.
So I don't jewel personally.
Is there a
What?
dog barking in the background of your recording?
Yeah, there's a dog. There's a cross. I'm surprised you can actually pick that up. You can hear that. Yeah, he's he has been barking for, what time is it? 7:30 my time, for about 6 hours now, and he just how did dogs not lose their voices? That's my question.
Probably because they don't have voices.
They just fucking rip their vocal.
Well, I mean, they've got
cords.
they've got
What do they
vocal
do?
cords. It's they've got the ability to make noise. So it's how does that not
Yeah,
just
but
get
that's kind of
strained?
just an air vomit, to be honest. They're not I wouldn't say they are using vocal cords.
Well, what are they using then? Like, what? But don't dogs have like different pitches in their? Is that like because of their size or what? Like, I don't know. Like,
well, you got the yippers and you got the boofers.
I've
right?
got a yipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
You got a
dog. I have a
yipper.
toy poodle. She's a yipper.
But
oh, okay,
then,
that's a tough.
you got dogs like little Louie, who's like a boofer. He's like a boof.
Boom.
Boofer. Yeah, I've only ever had default dog. I've had 2 golden retrievers almost my entire life, and so they've only ever default barked.
Those are
It's
boofers.
yeah, pretty much. But rewinding a little bit back to what you were saying about you being a fat and then a skinny and then a beefy.
I said hunky. How dare
Hunky.
you?
I'm sorry. Well, it's the same thing, essentially. Well, yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like I'm at the point right now where I'm skinny fat. Like I look decent with a shirt on, and it's like okay, he's okay, and then I take my shirt off, and it's like oh, he's not okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at too.
Yeah.
I think we can all relate.
I have my shirt on. It's like a lot of my shirts are tight too.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm lazy. I don't want to go buy more clothes. I still have like a lot of the same shirts from senior year of high school. I've gotten much bigger, like both muscle wise and a lot more fat wise.
Oh, dude, it's the exact opposite. I'm too lazy to wash clothes, so I just buy more. That's what I do.
So I just have like all my older shirts, and they're starting to get really tight in my arms. It's like so the arms look like kind of buff, and my shoulders look kind of broad. And I take it off, you just see this like keg coming out suddenly, and you're just kind of like, where did that come from?
Oh, exactly. I was at the gym tonight actually, and I was like, I was wearing a tank top, and I from afar I saw a lot of definition. And I was like, oh, that looked pretty good. And then like the closer I got, I was like, aha, there it is.
I see that all the time with people around campus. I see someone from distance. I'm like, oh, that's a real looker. And then they get close. I'm like, never mind.
No.
What, for boys or girls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of what were you gonna say, Jeremy? I didn't mean to
I
cut
was
you
just
off.
gonna
Like
say, no, it's good. Do you ever have like you're like hanging out with like a female friend and like you notice her like look you up and down and you're like, oh no, she sees through me.
Never actually. I only have one really good female friend. I would say, and we're both
well, you're in the Air Force, so
yeah, but like at the same time, it's like so we're both always in uniform, so we're wearing the exact same clothes. So it's like there's like not much to, and we have different uniforms actually. The uniform I wear is really baggy, and so there's nothing really to like be disgusted by or impressed by. It's just like I'm just wearing a fucking bag, so a bag with camouflage on it, so the enemy can't see me. Yeah, I think
you can't see your fat rolls.
They can't fat shame me because I'm wearing camo.
yeah, that was my first thought. Every time I put a uniform on, I'm like, okay, I'm safe for the day.
Dude,
No one's making fun of me
You just gotta shoot the enemy before they see you're fat.
before they
Or
start
use your
shaming me.
fat to distract them. So just like, look at that guy.
Yeah, I'll take one for the team there. I'll just like I'll walk around in a monster like a monster energy drink tank top and a snapback where they can definitely see my love handles. It's just like that guy.
But from
That
the
guy over there.
distance, you look defined. So they're like scared at first, like, oh my god, this guy's ripped. And then you get
Yeah.
close, like, oh, never mind, look at that fatty. And then they're dead.
Look at that fat bastard, and then they just get shot, and then until we win. That's how we win the war. I think that's how ISIS got taken down. Actually,
I'm pretty sure that's how ISIS got tucked down. That's how Osama bin Laden got caught.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
He
then-
looked at a fatty, and he got too distracted, and then he got collapsed on by the SEAL team.
Yeah, the SEAL that shot him was himself a dad bod, so he just got he
Dad
got freed
bods
up.
rule the world. Who runs the
true.
world? Dad bods.
This is true, but yeah, it's you're right though. Really, like being in shape really is like all it takes to be popular. I feel like in high school, or if you're really funny, you have to be either in shape or hilarious, or play
I
sports.
was both. Yeah, I was such a babe for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Bruce is like his like motto is like, I'm not attractive, I'm just funny.
Yeah, we were
was it.
in a car to Meyer one time. I think it was first semester last year, right? Or this year, something like that. And we like passed. There's this really shitty Chinese place in town. We call it Ricky Rouse because it has a Mickey Mouse sign on it, and so we want to be racist, so we say Ricky Rouse. And I as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this girl named Emily Clark that I talked to last year and got ghosted by because she's a cunt. She was like, oh my god, we should eat there sometime. I told them that like Emily really likes the place, and they're like, oh, why don't you like talk to Emily more? She always laughs when she talks to you, and it seems like you guys have a good time talking. I was like, well, that's because I'm funny, not because I'm attractive.
Oh yeah, no, believe me. Like one of my supervisors at work, he's an ugly guy, but he's really well received by everybody because he's hilarious, and so he's like, yeah, you're like me. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but you're not really a Brad Pitt kind of looking guy, so you're gonna have to get the ladies with humor. And I was like, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're no Chad, but you know.
I'm no Chad. That's fine. I don't want to be a Chad. Chads are lame.
We've been like researching the Chad walk recently.
Yes.
The
like,
Chad walk?
Yeah, have you seen the Chad walk? It's like
I have not.
They essentially like puff out their chest and they like kind of do this thing with their arms where they like move them all.
It's like imagine the floppy inflatable arm flailing tube man half blown up.
Did you guys?
That's
did you
what
guys
the
watch,
arms are doing.
Did you guys watch wrestling when you were younger?
Yeah,
I did.
Okay,
yeah,
so was it like Vince McMahon's walk? Is that what I'm looking at?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Vince McMahon is a Chad. Imagine his walk. That's the Chad walk.
Oh, really?
You just like wide step, and you like step on your toes, puffed chest, arms flailing, head high. It's the most ridiculous walk in the world, and so many girls at our college.
I know.
Have it.
I was gonna say I saw a girl doing the fucking Chad walk the other day, and I was just like, "What? The girls can do this too?" Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen more girls do it than guys.
To be fair, our college is more girls than guys, though.
Yeah, but
we're like 60% female.
Yeah, we're like Chad females everywhere.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's Yeah, I was thinking. I know a guy who walks with his lats flexed all the time, and to illustrate, it's like his arms are in an upside down U all the time. They're just like he walks like he's like he walks like he's walking two different dogs. That's how he walks. If you can imagine what his arms would look like, and it's just like he's not a very big guy, so it's like I don't think he knows he does it, and so I don't want to tell him like, hey man, you're like, well, how do I correct that? Like
he absolutely knows.
You think so?
I used to do it, and I hate that I used to do it. But I'd walk around like a little Chad,
Dude,
like a little 5'8" Chad, walking some dogs, because everyone knows that nothing gets more bitches in high school like dogs and muscle. So I would walk around like you, and I'd be like, oh, I'm Bruce, I'm funny, kiss me. And
I see what this looks like. I've heard
it's so bad. I can send Jeremy a picture of Mason. Dude, he's my band kid, but he is the essence of a beta male, and I love it.
Okay, so he does the beta male smile.
Yeah,
you just gotta like flash your upper teeth like to submit to the alpha. Essentially,
I'm the alpha. I mean, what can I say? I'm a Chad.
I got you.
Yeah, we're some Chads over here.
Yeah.
Also, we're fucking sweating.
I have like the biggest fucking pit stains in the world.
Dude, me too. It's fine.
Baby blue teal palm tree button-up T-shirt. With my super tight khaki pants that are like maroon.
Tight. I don't know how you're not bursting. I think I see a hole forming, to be honest.
That's probably from my thick thighs. I told you I ripped pants yesterday. It was the identical pair of these that are blue.
That's alright. I'm very sweaty also. Like I just got back from the gym and I had not showered before I started this. Like I should have.
It's just a hot room.
Because we're all tubby boys, dude.
It's all thick.
Yeah, thick.
2 C's.
Thick with a
maybe
Q.
3.
Yep. It was but I'm a sweaty boy also. My brother is the sweatiest man you'll ever meet in your entire life. That's his weird, unique problem. Oh, Jake is ridiculously sweaty. Okay. It's like that's his weird, unique problem. It's like he just it's weird. Like his body has like the weirdest tolerance to everything. So it takes like an absurd amount of like aspirin to stop his headache, or like an absurd amount of alcohol to get him drunk, and thusly a very, very potent amount of deodorant to get him to stop sweating. And and even that sometimes that boy, like, it's so weird. His body is dumb like that. Just like super freaking crazy tolerance to like everything. But yeah, I don't know, man. I am a sweaty boy. Can confirm in my tank top. It's gotten cold now also, so it's like I close my arms and I get the chills.
Oh. To be fair, you just worked out though, so you have more of an excuse to be sweating.
I mean, I would still be sweating anyway because I just get sweaty regardless. Because like, if I'm like, yeah, like if I'm like doing something where it's like quasi performance, I just like it's like the ocean under my arms. It's real bad.
Every single time last semester when I was dating this girl at the time, and every single time she would come over, I would change to a black shirt just so that she didn't see my fucking pit stains.
I mean, I feel that. Last year when I was trying to impress everyone so much, I would like shower before I went to a party and like change into super nice clothes. It's like, now I go in like sweatpants and look like shit because I know if I want to give dick, I'll give dick. But
it's their privilege.
It's their privilege, all right. I'm the king here. I'm the alpha male. So
Alpha Chad.
Yeah, I'm the alpha Chad. But last year I was like dressing up in all these really nice jeans, really nice khakis, button-up shirts.
I remember that.
Sometimes I wore ties.
You
like,
look so nice.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Well, what happened? I got fat. I got fat and depressed.
You were
That's
just
what
as
happened.
fat last semester, though.
I was also fat and depressed last semester. And only got a couple of Chads of the women variety. What would you call a woman Chad?
A Veronica.
I was gonna say a Chelsea.
But that's too long, so I don't know.
Veronica is just as long as Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's two syllables more than I was gonna. Okay. Yeah, fine.
Maybe an Emma. Emma's pretty like.
There you go. That's good.
I've met some Chad like Emmas, so yeah.
I've met some very Chad like Emmas.
Yeah. I can. No disrespect to the Emma. The only Emma I do know, and if by all chance she's watching this, Emma Kowal, you're not a girl, Chad. You're a very nice girl. That's the only Emma I know, though. So it's,
I know a couple Emmas, and most of them are Chads.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emma's
Some
a very
Chad
like
girls
don't
on
talk to me. I'm on a business call kind of name. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. But have you guys also when you I'm not sure if you have a girlfriend, Bruce, but if you do,
don't laugh at me. No, I don't.
He does not.
Okay, that's fine.
All
Me
the single
neither.
ladies out there listening.
Our motto in my apartment. So he doesn't live in my apartment, but whenever he comes to visit, our motto is we're all single, depressed, lonely virgins. All of us.
Single.
Even if you have
lonely.
girlfriend. Even if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, doesn't matter your gender, everything. Everyone is a single, lonely, depressed virgin.
So like Logan, even Logan.
Yeah, Logan is
all of us.
Yes, all of us.
Oh, why is it Logan here? He needs to be on the next podcast.
He went to Lansing to help someone move.
He's moving his girlfriend's sister's apartment.
Okay, well, he'll be on the next one most definitely. I think he has to be.
He will.
Damn, my laptop has an embarrassingly short battery life. This is ridiculous. I think I need an upgrade. What was I gonna say though? Talking about people being fat. Oh yeah, I remember now. Girlfriends, yeah. So, so I'm not sure if when you guys ever had girlfriends. Did you have a list of restaurants that you could not take them to eat for fear of looking like a complete fucking slob? Like,
yeah,
absolutely,
absolutely.
Yeah, I could not. The only girlfriend I ever had, because I definitely didn't have two. I only had one.
Yeah, sure, you fucking did.
The first relationship I was in was I'm gonna say it was a learning experience, so I don't count that one. But the second one I was in, I could not take her to I couldn't take her to Burgers. Hell no, I couldn't take her to Burgers, which is it's a local restaurant in our town. But I couldn't take her to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nope.
Yeah,
that was an off place too for me.
Yeah, off limits Buffalo Wild Wings, and I definitely couldn't take her to any ramen place either, because I would just go. I'd go bananas, and I would be the most repulsive human being in the world. So
I couldn't take my first girlfriend, the only girlfriend I ever went on dates with, because my last one we never went on dates. It was just kind of fucky type relationship, party and fucky relationship, because I was a new Chad in the scene of college. But my first relationship at the end of high school, I couldn't take my girlfriend to Googs, which is a burger place. I couldn't take her to Buffalo Wild Wings because I destroy wings. And I couldn't take her to, I just had it, sushi. I couldn't take her to sushi. I destroy sushi.
Oh, I love it. I started getting into sushi over here. It's being on the West Coast and all that. It's sushi is
over there.
It is really fresh over here. There's a lot. It's like sushi and pho are really, really popular over here. And if you don't know what pho is, it's like a Vietnamese. It's a Vietnamese ramen thing. It's like it's like your table has like a billion sauces on it, and like they just give you a bowl of noodles.
Giant bowl. Yep.
Yeah, giant bowl of noodles in like warm water, and then I didn't know this. You're supposed to do that yourself. I didn't know that until I like ate the plain noodles and it tasted just like dish soap, and I was like, this is gross. And then I feel like an idiot for doing that because I did it completely wrong. You know what? I'm not sorry for not liking hot pot. You guys ever have a hot pot?
I have not. I want to though.
It sounds alright. You like cook the meat yourself, like, right?
You cook. It's like meat and a lot of different seafood, and you cook it in soup. Yeah. And so like they give you a bowl of soup, and you put it in, and you close the lid, and when it stops steaming, that's how you know it's ready. And it's like I'm not sure if it was the place, but it was the most like whatever thing. I was like so underwhelmed by what it tastes like. It was I don't know. Like I've had like. They kind of went like try to go to the Korean barbecue route with like the bulgogi and stuff like that. Yeah. I heavily fuck with bulgogi, so that's Korean food is really big on the in Washington, that's where I live, and kind of like how Asian or Japanese food is really big on the West Coast, in California. It's like the Korean upstairs and Japanese downstairs, I guess. I don't know, for lack of a better term, but it's the okayest thing I've ever had in my entire life. So don't recommend it personally. That's just me.
I've had Korean barbecue once, and it was like the most awkward experience I've ever had because I was third wheeling on a date because my friend Nathan just got his car taken away by his parents because he's a privileged white boy.
Yep.
And so they took it away, and him and his girlfriend already had a date planned, and I wasn't gonna just let him borrow my car. So their solution was, Bruce, just drive us, and they didn't tell me the place till the day of, and I like GPSed it when I was about to go there. It was like an hour and a half drive to get to the Korean barbecue place, so that was the most awkward hour and a half because they both sat in the back seat in like the middle, basically in the same seat. It's just sitting like farther apart like normal humans.
Yeah, okay.
And they were like making out the entire time, and I'm driving.
Oh God.
And I'm just like, stop. You know I'm here. I'm driving. Like, you can't forget about me.
I'm not a limo driver. There's not like a privacy screen.
Yeah. We get there, and neither of them know how to cook. And they don't understand the Korean barbecue is you cook it yourself. So I have to cook all of their food as a third wheel. It was just so dumb. I hated it.
It was like your table's a grill, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like the table was like this electric grill.
Yeah.
And so I cooked all the food for us because they're completely dumb. And it was good because, they like babies feed you the fucking recipes. Like, here you go. Here's some meat. Here's some seasonings. Do it. It's like, this is all you have to make. You can't mess it up.
I was going to say, like, literally you just put the raw meat on the grill until it becomes brown then it is ready to eat. Like,
it's like babying on how to cook. It's like Cooking for Dummies 101.
It's no Food Wars.
But they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, it's no Food Wars. But you couldn't figure it out. So I had to do it. I cooked the food. I had to drive them while they made out awkwardly in the car. It was just like the worst experience I've ever had.
So Zach, for context, Food Wars is this anime where this guy cooks food that's so good that it makes people's clothes fly off.
It's such a good anime. I just got Jeremy onto it. Yeah, it's basically like this kid goes to like this cooking school and they have like cooking competitions.
It's actually pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be stupid as fuck, but I can't stop watching.
Is it a slice of life anime?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what you would call it.
Do you know what slice of life is?
Nope, I'm just saying no because I don't think it's what it is.
A slice of life anime is essentially just anime that's not about like a hero or a villain. It's just about life. It's just about like normal things in life. So like
I guess kind of.
Well, there's kind of like heroes and villains.
It's kind of heroes and villains, but like in the end of the day, it's just like a cooking show.
There's like this horrible bitch who like hates the main character because he cooked food that's so good that she loved it.
That like little fucking angels with his baby face on it came flying around her and taking off her towels.
That's pretty anime.
But the best part is the main character, after he cooks something good, he makes something equally as awful tasting. And it's usually like squid mixed with something. And every time someone eats the squid, it just is like this soppy, disgusting peanut butter squid thing that's like wrapping around all these like 12-year-old girls' bodies, and they're screaming about how the taste and texture don't match as it just like wraps tightly around their legs, and you're just like, oh my.
I get so uncomfy during those scenes, but the rest of it's so worth it, so it's fine.
Maybe I might check it out. I don't know. I'm not really much of an anime guy, but there was one anime. I'm watching Cowboy Bebop right now, actually.
Yes.
I found my hard drive, and I just plugged it in my laptop, and I watched it. I have the entire show. I only watched 10 seconds of the first episode, so I can say it's pretty good so far.
Me and Logan just recently finished it, so I'd already seen it like twice before that, but
I have not seen it. It's not on my to watch list. It doesn't look like something I'm interested in.
It's not intimidating though. It's only 24 episodes. That's it. So like I figured it's like okay, easy. Yeah. It's like I'll put and they're like 20-30 minute episodes, so it's like I can put that away. That's no big deal. And then one anime. Well, back to what I said about Slice of Life. I guess it's like one of the biggest Slice of Life animes is called Silver Spoon. And it's about this kid that like quits school and goes to work on a farm and just goes to like a farming school, and that's the entire premise. And I guess it's really, really, really good. So I would check that out. One anime I wanted to watch that I can't find anywhere is called Space Brothers. It's about this these two brothers. One of them, their dreams are to become an astronaut. One of them becomes an astronaut. The other one, he like kind of falls in hard times. He doesn't really get it done. And then he sees his brother's success and he gets inspired. He's like, oh, I want to be an astronaut now. So I guess it's like just him trying to be it's like the moral is like it's never too late to follow your dreams, So I would check that out. That's got a pretty good plot.
You watched Ippo, didn't you?
Not all of it, but I did watch a good amount of Ippo. Ippo was really good. I thought
it's like a boxing anime. It's really good. It's like insanely good. It has no right to be as good as it is. Like
I've watched a lot of animes that are just like don't have any reason to be as good as they are.
Yeah, like Food Wars.
Food Wars is genuinely good, and it's 3 seasons. But I've watched a lot of like one-offs. Like I just finished Chivalry of a Failed Knight for like the 3rd time. It's only like a 12-episode, 1-season thing, and it's just so good for being so short, and it has no right to be good. Mm. But it still gets you engrossed into the anime, and you're like, oh.
Speaking of short animated things, this isn't anime, but have either of you guys seen Over the Garden Wall?
I've heard of it.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
I've heard of it. Yeah, what's it about?
It's just like these 2 little kids who get lost on their way home, and I don't know, just go through a lot of these really weird situations, but it's got like this like old America feel, where it kind of like Pilgrims type feel, and it's just kind of like really creepy, but it's like a kid's show. It's like a Cartoon Network show. Elijah Wood voices one of the main characters.
Elijah Wood, Frodo.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just really fucking good, and it's really funny, and you should watch it.
I will check it out. Definitely, that does sound really good. I also have Avatar on on my hard drive, and Avatar is a classic. I love that show.
So is a classic.
I never got to finish it though.
You never finished.
I've only seen like select episodes of it.
Because
you guys haven't finished Avatar?
I was watching it when it was airing as a kid.
Same.
And
oh my god!
I went on vacation when the finale was being aired, and I missed like the finale episode, and then I don't know. I guess I just fell off of cartoons after that for whatever reason, so I just never saw the conclusion.
Oh, you guys are fucking up.
I was falling out of cartoons when it was airing.
Yeah.
Because I fell out of cartoons pretty quickly.
I did.
So I've only seen the episodes that my sister were watching. So I haven't seen that many, but the ones I did see, I enjoyed. Good.
The ending is so good. I the last 2 episodes. Oh my god, they're amazing. So that's definitely you do you guys a service, and you should watch that together because you guys haven't finished it. I'm gonna start all over from the beginning. So that's it's been years since seen Avatar, but
I've tried to rewatch it again, but the beginning is kind of a rough start, and I didn't remember that, but it's well,
it's good, because they hang out in the water tribe, and it's not a very interesting setting. But then when they go to all the the Earth Kingdom. That's like such a cool arc, and then they go to the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
And the shit's
I mean, that's
so
just
good.
what happens in all animes that are like that long. Like, I just finished Hunter x Hunter, which is amazing,
I wanna watch
but one of the arcs is like 80 episodes long, and it's so slow. They have an entire episode towards the end of that arc when like the arc's about like these ants that are taking over the world because they like when they breed they get genes from whatever they ate, so they're like kind of human like now and they have superpowers, and they're like initiating this fight with them, and there's like actually I think it's 2 full episodes that span the first 10 minutes of that fight. It's just stupidly ridiculous how long it takes to script out that fight in this show.
Wow. Yeah, I tried to watch animes like Naruto is another good example. I really did want to get into watching Naruto, and because it's a really, I mean, as like classically weeby as it is, it's a pretty cool premise. But like they need to make like a Dragon Ball Z Kai version of Naruto where it's just the story and no filler.
Yeah,
that's what Dragon Ball Z Kai is, and that's a great idea because there is a ton of filler in Dragon Ball Z, just like there is in Naruto. But one anime that I did like a lot, like Jeremy said, was Hajime no Ippo. That was a super cool because it was like it's just a sports anime, but they make it so like over embellished, which is like this all like anime like or whatever the hell. Then like he's fast or whatever, you know. So like
and like saying like the shit like, oh, he's gonna use the corkscrew drill technique. It's like, what the fuck? No one would say that in real life.
Yeah, it's and then I don't know. It's a really cool turn because like it only focuses on the Japanese boxers, and then like later you find out that the champion of like Japan got like his shit rocked by a Mexican boxer, and it's like, oh yeah, the Mexicans are like probably the best at boxing. Yeah, they're also super good at boxing. They're probably the best. Yeah, no. In terms of shows, I'm also very much looking forward to this Lord of the Rings Amazon show that's being made, and it's going to be made in a few years.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I didn't know
about that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. It's costing Amazon over $1 billion to make it. So, they're going. I mean, they've got some enormous shoot. I mean, Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie of all time. So, I think in the eyes of a lot of people, they got some enormous shoes to fill, and they cannot mess this up. So,
are they just essentially just remaking everything?
No. It's taking place in the Second Age, which is essentially it's the age before everything in Lord of the Rings happens. It's like it's like during the time. Did you guys see Lord of the Rings? I mean, I know you have, Jeremy.
Yeah,
but have you seen Lord of the Rings? Okay, so it's like the time when Sauron is making the ring and all that stuff. So we're probably gonna get introduced to a lot of non-canon characters and their storylines, but it's got potential to be cool, and it better be good. Because I mean, Amazon's gonna have a bunch of Pitchfork Torch fans coming after it if it's not good.
Torch fans.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the
I'm a fan of pitchforks.
Yeah. I did say that kind of weird, but have you guys seen the trailer for the new Tolkien movie coming out?
I haven't seen the trailer for it, but I did see that it was a thing.
What is it?
I sent you the fucking link in the group chat, Jeremy.
Oh, I know. I don't watch or read anything that's in that half the time.
Okay, that's fair. But basically, it's just a movie about it's like a biopic essentially about the life of J.R.R. Tolkien, and it's like about him going to war during World War I, and how he got a lot of his inspiration for it. It's like a war movie essentially, but it's like a war movie / biography about J.R.R. Tolkien, or a biopic.
It's kind of like a documentary.
Not a documentary, because it's got like actors and like scripts and stuff like that.
Oh.
But yeah, it look. Yeah, you just got to. He's also super dead. Well, you can have a documentary about dead people, but it's funny because like there was a line in the movie. It's like right at the end of the trailer where like he's a young kid. He's like a 20-year-old kid, like talking to his friends. He's like, they're like, we'll form an alliance, an unbreakable alliance. And then I'm like, say it. And then it cuts in, and it cuts it, and Belgi's like, a fellowship. And I almost cried because I fucking love Lord of the Rings so much. I've got Lord of the Rings tattoos, man. That's like
I'm not that big of a fan. But I do own all the movies, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not. What is your favorite movie? And you too, Jeremy. Like, what would you say your favorite film of all time is?
I hate this question. I'm always so bad at.
I always forget. I always know when I see like the title of the movie, but I can never think about it.
It's my favorite movie. I just don't know the title.
no, like I don't think about the movie. I mean, I really like Django Unchained.
Oh,
that's one of my top movies of all time.
Fuck, that's so good.
I don't think it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of my top movies.
Okay.
I know. I would say it's an entire series of movies, I guess. Like you would say Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but the Step Up movies. It's like all those shitty dance movies. Dude, I don't know, but I've seen those probably like 30 times each, and it's kind of ridiculous, and I love it. So
that's fun. I mean, shit. When I was in Iraq, we watched Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2 almost every day, and
I can't.
I was no, Jeremy. They're fantastic. They're so good.
Pitch Perfect is definitely one of my favorite movies.
I think Zach knows this story, but the only time I ever saw Pitch Perfect was when we were on a bus back from a band trip in high school, and I was in a terrible mood, like my nose was bleeding, and I was super fat at the time, and I was just angry at myself and the world.
As every fatty with a nosebleed, you're pissed with yourself.
And the movie came on, and like the first scene, some girl like threw up on stage, and I was just like, "Fuck this! This is disgusting."
Says the disgusting slob.
And then I fell asleep, and my nose was still bleeding when I woke up.
Yeah, dude, you got to rewatch the music in those movies. Is actually super good.
Such a banger.
And you get to stare at Anna Kendrick all day, so it's not that. It's a win-win,
honestly,
dude.
That's the win.
Yeah, that's.
That's the reason we watched it every day. It wasn't because like we love the music, which is it's good, but like it's because Anna Kendrick's a babe, and there are no babes in the desert, so we had to take what we could get.
Oh my God, have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
I have not seen Scott Pilgrim.
Anna Kendrick's in that. You should watch that. Also, it's an
amazing
movie. So
I've never.
I didn't know
who
Anna
directs
Kendrick
it?
was in that.
Yeah, she's Scott Pilgrim's sister.
I don't even remember if I've ever seen the movie, to be honest. I think I have, but
it's so over the top. I feel like you would hate it, but I fucking love it because there's like a bass battle in that movie, and like I don't know, it's just like super over the top, and like you got.
I feel like I get all the movies of that era confused, like Scott Pilgrim and like Superbad. I feel like I get.
Oh yeah.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, Michael Cera.
Yeah. I feel like I get all those movies mixed up of what title is what.
Yeah, well, Michael Cera's a fucking like shitlord, but I like him in Scott Pilgrim. That's like the only thing I like him in.
I feel like every movie of his I just mix together.
Yeah.
He was funny in This Is the End. I'm not sure if you guys saw that.
I
thought about seeing it, but I didn't want to.
I knew that was the point because that
was funny.
Because it just presented him as like this horrific douchebag who like immediately gets fucking wrecked, but like I don't know, it just pissed me off when he came on screen. I was like, oh, fuck.
You're also just a very angry man.
That's true.
You're a very angry bear.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, it is. You are as the elders say, quick to anger. This is true, or quick to frustrate, rather. Yeah, but I've not seen Scott Pilgrim. I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, I guess I could narrow it down. What's your favorite Disney movie?
I don't like Disney movies that much.
Oh,
you don't like them that much?
I've never really seen that many. I get like obviously there's like Lion King is amazing. But
you're one of those kids. I don't like the Lion King.
Really? What? Oh.
Well, I don't not like it, but it is the most over. What the fuck's the word?
Yeah,
overhyped.
But
not overhyped.
Really like Aladdin or anything like that. I like Nemo.
Overrated.
I think Aladdin's my. That's what I was thinking. Aladdin is by far my favorite.
I'm looking forward to the new Aladdin.
Are you though? Okay.
I just want to watch it for the meme.
Watch it for fucking Will Smith as Genie.
Yeah.
Horribly shitty photoshopped Will Smith.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. My favorite Disney movie is Tarzan, so
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like Tarzan. I also like Robin Hood. Those are my two favorites, and Hercules.
I want to see the newer Robin Hood.
Oh, Hercules! I always forget about Hercules.
Yeah,
have you seen the new one? I think it's just called Hood.
No, I haven't. I stopped watching Robin Hood movies after the Russell Crowe one in like 2007. It was like okay.
The new one looks kind of cool. I think it had Michael J. Fox in it.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah.
Did he play Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Was he Robin Hood?
No, he was like Robin Hood's like master, I guess. The
little,
guy who, like,
little.
I wouldn't say master, but
Little John.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but the Disney Robin Hood was really good, I thought. But the Lion King, yeah, it's, I don't know, for me it's overrated. It's and it's also
It's
everyone's
good,
favorite.
It's
It is
also-
good, but it's like
it's literally just Hamlet too. Like the plot is exactly the same.
yeah, just Hamlet, the animal version. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's
Well,
that's
clearly
like every Disney
Lion
movie.
King was first. Everyone knows
clearly.
Lion King was before
everyone
Hamlet.
knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows that Shakespeare is just he's a fraud.
He's
So
a fucking hack, so yeah.
oh god, Hamlet wrote Shakespeare, right?
Yeah.
Hamlet
good.
wrote Shakespeare.
Yeah, Hamlet wrote
yes.
I meant Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. That's what I meant to say. I wanted to make sure I wasn't sounding like a goon, but I already sound like
And
a
then
goon.
you
so it's
sounded
too
like an
late.
idiot.
Yeah, it's too late for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking guitar lessons right now on a topic change. And guitar is really hard. I'll let you all know right now. I mean, Jeremy knows, but do you play an instrument, Bruce?
I play the trombone.
He does.
Oh,
that's
nice.
how I met him. Bruce is
Yes,
a
I play the
player.
trombone. I'm really
Nice.
good, but really good. I mean, I'm pretty mediocre, but everyone else sucks, so I'm still third chair.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, I fucked my audition real
Yeah,
hard,
but you're still
so-
fifth chair. That's how bad everyone else is.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
true. There's 11 of us.
I fucked up
That
the
gets
entire
me
last half of
nervous.
my audition. I'm still third chair.
Yeah.
Jeremy, remember the project that Mr. Fern made me do with you and
Yep.
me, and he gave me an E for it because I literally didn't practice. I sight read the entire thing and just
I did
fucked it
too.
all up.
It
was-
was a trombone timpani duet, and we walked up and we just like, I was like, oh, dude, I looked over the music. I was like, this is so easy. And we go up there and we're both like looking at each other like, fuck.
It's
I
because
did
yeah,
practice
like
in high school. I did that too.
it's like
I don't
I was
practice now.
everybody. It was a stupid project in and of itself because for percussionists, doing a duet is so dumb. So just let me do a solo, please. It's like it would be way better if I could just do a solo.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even spend time looking for a duet. Didn't even have a partner because I was with my brother all the time because he had just graduated from basic training from the military, and so I was like, I'm gonna go over to New Jersey and hang out with him for a week. And that was like the amount of time we had. And at this point, I didn't give a fuck. I hated my teacher so much, and so
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't give a like. I don't care about your class. I want you to know this right now. I do not care about your class anymore. And so I took the E for that. I was like, oh, whatever. I laughed it off. That was a funny memory that you and I had. So it
It
made for a
was.
good
I
story
remember
though.
like
So
the hot wash of shame as I went back to sit down.
oh yeah, dude.
Did I have to
Same.
like play it in front of everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
Everybody was just looking at me, and I was like, I sight read that, and they were like, yeah, we could tell.
I was
I've had that
yeah, and I told everyone I was like, yeah. I mean, I would like everyone knew I was gone for that entire week, and I got back the next day, picked a fucking solo, so everybody knew I had to have been sight reading. Like I had no time to
Yeah.
practice, so it's like whatever the fuck. I don't care, dude. That class was dumb, but yeah. So like I was saying, guitar is hard. It's a lot. I've played drums for close to 20 years. That's like my main instrument, but
Close to 20 since you were 1?
well, all right.
Man,
So I say
started early.
almost
You're
20. It's
rounding
been it's been more like 17, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like I started like my rhythm started to develop when I was 4, and it was because when I was like 4 years old or something like that. Because I was like when I was watching Tarzan, that's kind of the movie that made me understand like music and rhythm, and so because fucking Phil Collins went hard on that soundtrack, and I was watching, and I was like, oh, the alligators just snapped to the beat of that, and my parents didn't pick it up, and nor did my brother, so I was like, maybe I'm onto something here. And then I started taking lessons when I was like 7, and now here I am, fucking, how old am I? 21, 14 years later. But guitar, it's so crazy. Like, have you guys heard of The Do on YouTube?
No.
You told me about him. I still have yet to check him out, though.
So The Do is a YouTube guitarist. He's probably the best guitarist I've seen on YouTube, honestly. He'll go into like video game lobbies, like online Black Ops 2, stuff like that, like a long time ago, and he'll just like play music, and then they'll recognize like oh my god, play this song, play this song, and he'll play it like perfectly, and it's just like the amount of like so like on drums that's not very hard to do because like it's like okay, I'll listen to the song. Okay, he's just doing this because he has to be hitting it in this specific pattern. But with the guitar, just being able to take requests like that, just being able to just knowing the guitar so well and being able to be like, okay, yeah, it's this these chords, this note. It's like there's so much that there's so much wrong that you could go. That was an awful sentence. There's so much there's so much that could go wrong. It's like there's just so much precision that has to be freaking mastered with that. And learning now, it's like, man, how do you get that good? Where it's like you just know where like what every sound is, like where every position is. Just like it's bonkers. Like, and so you guys and anybody watching, check out The Do on YouTube, and he goes on Omegle also. He'll just like play guitar and like just like people recognize him. It's funny. I'll send you both my favorite Do videos, and we'll watch them and we'll have a good time. I'm excited. You know, I love when instruments that are not supposed to rock fucking rock. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Like the oboe.
We were just listening to an oboe.
It wasn't an oboe.
I know. I told you it wasn't an oboe.
Zach knows this because we told him. But for context, we are recording this in a music building right now, and there was a fucking saxophone playing. And I was like, "Fuck, we're gonna pick up this oboe on a recording." And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You're an idiot.
You know, I heard it. I thought I was gonna say, I was like, "Is that a clarinet in the background?" So like, I guess this program is really good because you heard my fucking dog, or not my dog, but a dog in the background barking, and so. Yeah, but you know what instrument really gets slept on in terms of how hard it can fucking slap?
Trombone.
Ready? Trombone, I agree, because Trombone Shorty is a G.
He's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Trombone Shorty is badass. But I was going to say the cello. Like, no shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
cello.
See, you say that. Yeah, cello. Yeah. Oh, that's another one of my favorite movies of all time, School of Rock.
Yeah.
That movie also, that was the turning point. That was the movie I saw in between the ages of like 4 and 7 when I was like, I saw it in like 2003, and then it was like, because my brother had played baseball all of his life. He was a sports kid, and my dad was super into it, and he thought it was super cool. And I was like, I was not good at sports at all. I was terrible at sports, still am. And I was like, what's going to be my thing? Like, what can I do? And then I saw School of Rock. And that intro where it's just like the metal just like starts, and I just saw everyone with like the tattoos and the long hair and the leather. I was just like, oh, I'll just do this. And I was like, okay, so there's more things. There's things that are not sports that can also be really cool. And I was like, yeah, this is. See, I'll take this thing.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's all I was gonna say. So
I chose playing trombone because I was like, my dad really wanted me to do a sport, and I was like, fuck you, I don't want to do what you want me to do. So I was like, I'm gonna play trombone because I don't want to be like you. And I found out like 8th grade that my dad used to play trombone. I was like, oh, son of a bitch.
You were just talking about this the other day. We were like, fuck, why didn't we choose to be athletes?
Yeah, I talk about it all the time. I was kind of an athlete because I played football in 8th grade and freshman year of high school, and then I ran track junior year and senior year. But I was also a hunk then. I should have like stayed playing. Like I should have ran track in college too, because then I would probably have some bitches right now. But instead I've got you. So
yeah, instead you're stuck with.
I've got you and Jeremy, or you. you and Jeremy. Wait a second, you and Logan. Yeah. You and Logan.
Yep. All right, that works. Yeah, one of my biggest downfalls and like shortcomings as a person is like, if I'm not good at something very quickly, I don't like to do it, and I don't want to get better at it. And for whatever reason, the guitar, I really want to be good at guitar. So like I'm fucking trash at it right now. I've only been taking lessons for like a month, but I can't stop like practicing and just like hoping I get better. But like with sports, I tried to play baseball like my brother did, and I've always had a really big, like a hard time not comparing myself to him. So like he was an animal at baseball. He was like best in the league, like known in the city for being like the number one fucking player in like the whatever leaderboards they had. Because he was a pitcher, and he was like 12 years old and throwing like 70 miles an hour, which for a 12-year-old is like absurd. Yeah. So and I couldn't do any of that. So I was like, okay, well, I don't like this. Why would I want to try to be like good when there's already someone in my family that's already like amazing at this? So I'll just go off and try my own new thing. And then I discovered that drumming is pretty fucking awesome, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do this. And then Yeah, the rest is history. I became the most popular kid in my high school because I could play drums. I've had 13 different girlfriends in my freshman year, and yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I was very fat.
Yikes! It's a lot of fake things.
Yeah.
A lot of fake people. It's just
it's a lot of imaginary friends.
For me, I probably could have done anything I wanted to in like middle school and high school because I'm extremely average. Like everything I do, I'm about the average. So
okay, I see.
Like,
so,
if I want to do sports, I'm like the jack of all trades, but the master of none. So I could do any sport. I could probably play any instrument that I really like put my mind to and like wanted to do. But I'm lazy, so I didn't do anything. So that's why I was like just kind of a fat loser until senior years because I was just like average at everything and didn't want to do any of it. And then senior year, I was like, well, I'm at least average at this. I can do it and then make myself better than average. And people were like, oh my God, this kid exists.
Yeah, that was that's kind of like, see, like I wouldn't say I'm a jack of all trades by any means. I'm trash at quite a few things, but I'm really good at like one thing, which is music. That's like that I was naturally inclined to picking up rhythm when I was really young, and I'll say I was a natural when I was starting out, like picking up rhythm and playing the drums and stuff like that. But I was definitely fucking trash at math. Still am. Lots of things. I'm trash at athletics. I don't really have very good hand-eye coordination. It's weird enough because I can play drums, just fine. Like I've got a different kind of coordination. Like I can play like a 6/8 over 4/4 Afro-Cuban polyrhythm in like 200 BPM. Like I can learn that, but I can't. I know, but I can't.
Yeah, what language do you speak?
Yeah, but I still drop footballs from time to time. So it's I would definitely not call myself the jack of all trades.
You know what you're really good at?
What's that?
Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I forgot about that.
I'm good at Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
Diddy Kong?
Well, that's because you were playing against Donkey Kong, which is one of my worst characters.
Look, it's not my fault you can't clap monkey cheeks like I can.
Diddy Kong is he's a lot worse than he was in the previous Smash. He's like, they nerfed the fuck out of him. I used to play Diddy Kong a lot in Smash 4, but not so much in this game. Like every Diddy Kong main dropped him. It's hilarious. I
wouldn't say that I'm amazing at anything in life, to be honest. I'm like pretty alright at trombone, I guess. And the only thing I'm like good at is talking. Like I've got a pretty silver tongue, maybe even gold one would say.
Yeah, I
may say that. So there's that. But it's like
I agree with it.
Except when you say the stupidest. He says some of the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life. Yeah, but it's always funny. It's always a riot. I guess
yeah. So is it safe to say that you're not afraid of public speaking?
No, I'm not that afraid of public speaking.
Me neither. Yeah. That's like, which is the number one phobia in the entire world is public speaking, and so
I don't get that.
Me neither. Like I was like, one of my coworkers was getting an award, and there was a big ceremony that had to be had. So they were like, "Who's a good public speaker?" And I was like, "I'll do it." And it's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And so they gave me this big ass speech to read his accomplishments and his achievements, and I just did it like with like 1 minute to go. Like I was like, they gave me the paper. Like next thing I knew, I had to go out there and say it in front of a bunch of people. And my commander was there, and he was, after I got done, he's like, "Okay, so everyone, this is the new standard for how MCs need to read award achievement sheets. Just take notes, everyone." And I was like, "Hell yeah, dude! Fucking that's like." That's one of the few things I'm good at is public speaking and playing drums, and beyond that, it's very few and far between.
Yeah, I was a Boy Scout for like 8 years, so I was always learning through that. Like, my leaders and everything were always speaking to us, and then I became like the senior patrol leader, and I was in charge of everything. And then I became the chapter chair. Chapter chief for like my area for Honor Society, and so I'd like give a bunch of speeches and give classes and stuff, and I worked at Boy Scout camp, so it just like came to me naturally. And since the only endearing quality I've ever had is humor, it's just like I have to talk, so I gotta be good at it. So I've just always been good at it because it's the only quality that people care about for me.
No, I'm with you.
I sat in my room and drew pictures of angry muscle men, so I'm not very good at public speaking.
Angry muscle men.
Wait, you gotta elaborate on that one, please.
When I was a little kid, I really liked. I mean, I still like Dragon Ball Z, but when I was a little kid, I was fucking obsessed with it. So like I would just draw pictures of like angry muscle men, and my mom sometimes would like look at my drawings. She'd be like, "Why is everything you draw like an angry man?"
This is my dad. I hate it.
It's like because I am an angry man, or an angry man mother. I am an angry man.
I am an angry man. At the age of like 7, you're just like, I am angry. I'm in a world of shit.
Hey Jeremy, I'm really proud of this Instagram post I made today. I don't know about you, but
which one? Oh, I'll show.
Yeah, to provide.
I'll put this up on the screen in the video.
Okay, good. I was gonna say it took me so many tries to get that picture the way I wanted to get it because like there was like
fucking damn it.
I was like, okay, I'll wait till Bruce sees it.
Search his name.
Jeremy.
Oh, you don't have that many people you're following, do you? Oh my, that is why. That's so good.
It took me over 30 tries to get that the way I wanted to get it because like I didn't want to look too fat, but so I had to like I had to get this angle where it's like I look like decent, but like not that decent, and so like and I was like I needed to get the full lightsaber, and that's the lightsaber I accidentally turned on a little bit ago.
Yeah.
That's the lightsaber I had, so I wanted to get that entire thing in frame, and I wanted to have the bottle of Lysol just like perfectly in like straight center, and I was like, oh, what should I do? It's like top 10 most dangerous Sith Lords in the Star Wars universe with my shirt over my head too.
Look like an
I don't know.
Animal.
Thanks, dude. I wouldn't fuck with me. Not like that.
Wait, who took that picture?
No, it was myself. I propped my phone up and did the 10-second timer, and I threw my shirt over my head and picked up the Lysol and it is posed. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, it is very upsetting that I had no one to take the picture of me. But
just
also, I was like,
you took that 30 times and it was on a 10-second timer each. It's like you spent probably 30 minutes total between like getting all the stuff, taking the picture and over again in the post. You took like 30 minutes to an hour posting that shit post.
It was more like there were times where I had to set to 3 seconds, but the 10-second one was the golden egg laying goose because I was able to pose properly for it. Yeah, it's funny. A really, really hot girl that I had a huge crush on in middle school liked this photo, and she doesn't like any other photos that I post. So I guess this was the like you were saying, man. I got to be funny. That's how I'm gonna get them. I just have to be fucking humorous.
That's the one that brought her over the edge.
Yeah, she's like
that girl. I sat next to her in math in 7th grade. And I'd like talk to myself while I was doing math problems. I remember she'd look at me and she'd be like, "You're talking to yourself? What the fuck?"
Was she the one
that's
that
a lie.
got away?
No,
that's a lie. You sat next to me in math in 7th grade. That's where I met you.
I think it was 8th grade then.
Okay, we were definitely in different maths in 8th grade, so that's
yeah, it was 8th grade. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because that's where I met you in Mrs. Campbell's math class in 7th grade. Yeah. And I sat next to you in the back, and then I found a weird mechanical pencil, and I was like, look at this funky pencil. And you said, what's a funky pencil? And then I was like, it's this. And you just kept on repeating that, what's a funky pencil?
Of course, and that became exactly our first... what Jeremy's humor is now, too.
Yeah, I know. That became our...
Over and over again.
Yeah, that was our first meme. And then we would just quote that back and forth. And now here we are. What was middle school? That's like what, almost 10 years later? Just talking.
Way more than 10 years, I feel like.
Yeah, well, 7th grade, so let's see. It's
Are you in 17th grade yet?
17th grade.
Senior year of college is like 16th grade, right?
So it's been like 9 years.
So it's been like 9 years. Yeah, it's a while.
Fuck.
It's a while though.
That is a minute, absolutely. Yeah, but well, hey boys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a big old gigantic piss right now. So it might be a good spot to end this little escapade we've been on with them talking. Like I said, I got to piss. You guys can follow the Patreon that we don't have if you want to donate money to us, that'd be nice.
I'll put some nudes up there so that you guys can have a real encouragement to do it.
Don't forget to add Honey to your browser. It's free to use. There's no reason not to install it.
Download BetterHelp. I mean, everyone's depressed, so just do it.
Yeah, Robinhood is the premier stock sharing app where you can look at stocks and whatnot and trade them. And also, don't be afraid to check out MeUndies. That's also a good one.
Bitcoin exists.
Yeah, use Bitcoin. All that good stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, gents. I'll talk to you all. Bruce, it was a pleasure meeting you, man. I look forward to doing this interview. Why don't we have him on as a regular? I feel like he should be a regular. That's just me, though.
I've got plenty of stories.
So. Oh yeah, he's got so many.
I've got so many.
Good. Trust me. And I want Logan on this next one also. He better show up.
Oh,
that's all right. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. All right, boys. I'm gonna stop this audio, or not the audio, the audition. I'm just gonna hit the stop button.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.